Baseball from the Lone Star State, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Framber Valdez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. High fly ball out towards left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One down. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. A switch hitter batting right. Fastball for a strike. Rengifo getting to start at the hot corner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Diaz gathers, throws to first, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Mike Trout stands in now and watches strike one. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. And that just misses. Breaking ball misses down and away. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk. So a man at first. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Check swing, called strike. Trout leads off first with two down to the inning. Up the middle, Pena throws to first in time, and that is the inning. Back here in Houston, and starting this one, Kyle Hendricks.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Isaac Paredes. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one wrapped foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The relay tries to get back in time, but they got him. And now it's Christian Walker. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Base hit and a run comes in. It's in and out of his glove.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So they're all loaded up. Yordan Diaz up next for the Astros. Outside, and that is ball 1. Hendricks delivers right through there for a strike. Walker on third. Pena at second. Rogers at first. 2 out of the inning. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Soler. He's got it, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. Valdez back to work. Fastball is outside. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next one misses, and it's 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Nolan Schanuel stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And stepping in is the speedy Kyron Paris. Fouled off. He was late. Check swing, called strike.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Joe Adell. Center field. Myers gliding in towards the infield. He's got it, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride to load, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now, Jake Myers. And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Here's a high chopper. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Paredes in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. 2 outs, nobody on. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball right side, sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now Christian Walker right through there for a strike. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Hendricks deals. The changeup missing. Going to count 1-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Two outs. On the ground to short, Anderson. They get the force. Inning over. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Ward batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Angels retired. 1-2-3. Back here at Dyken Park. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Popped up first base side. And it drops in. Around second now as they still don't have it. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Reached on an infield single his first time. Swing and a slow roller. Anderson. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Yainer Diaz digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
He swings and fouls one off. That one outside, and that's ball 1. In the dirt, blocked. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Next to hit, Jake Myers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Diaz rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out easily. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jose Soriano.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Altuve swings and connects. Deep to left. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. All set for the start of the inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. Trout measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. That's outside, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. So here's Darnell with 1 out. He reached on a walk his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one missing inside.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Trout stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So digging in, Nolan Schanuel went down on strikes his first time through. That's inside. Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
And diving back is Trout. And
That's
another ball. Snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. And that's the 2nd disengagement now. Walker makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Houston, bottom four. And the batter now, Isaac Paredes. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
On the ground, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Popped up right side, and the infield fly rule called. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-2. Grounded to third. Could be two. Rengifo tossed to second. Throw to first, but he beat it. So next up for Houston, Brendan Rodgers. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's the second baseman, Kyren Paris. Valdez back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. His second homer of this series, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1. Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. Swinging a foul straight back.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Valdez ready to fire now. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Tim Anderson. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Cam Smith, the next to hit. He's 2 for 2. First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. Fastball for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
1-2.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Back here in Houston, top 6. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Trout, a walk, and he's also singled. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. There's a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Next to hit, Jorge Soler. 0 for 2 in this one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes in from second.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Shonewell in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Slides his hand in there. Save. And they trail by 1.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting it. That at bat, just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Paris at the plate and takes high there. And that one fouled off. Shanuel off of first with 2 away. Just missed. Misses inside. And the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve officially joined the 2000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
2 balls, no strikes.
Out there to center. Adele on the run. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That'll fire up the dugout. His 2nd of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-3. So up next, Christian Walker. First pitch doesn't find the zone. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-3. 2 down, bases empty. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. On the ground to the left. Zips it across.
You're out.
That is the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adele. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, way back there. Long gone. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year. It's 6-4. There's Tim Anderson. Anderson now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Gusto.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
1-0.
Just missed.
2-0 to count.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that
Ball.
one is inside. In the air, center field. Myers on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down. So digging in, Taylor Ward. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ripped on a line. Myers pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pitch misses. 1-0. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
First pitch, and he just misses. Rengifo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fought off foul. And there's a ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Myers brings it in, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jack Kachanowicz. This is his 3rd time out this year. And stepping in for the Astros, Brendan Rodgers. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So next up for Houston, Yainer Diaz. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Anderson over to second, and that's 2. Cam Smith up next for the Astros.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2 ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel.
Drops into the glove, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Dyken Park, we go to the 8th. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Gusto back to work. Fastball for a strike. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here is Darno.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
The Angels trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fly ball down the line. And it's foul. Towards first. Walker takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. And that is out of play. There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
In the air, right field. Smith makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th, and now it's going to be Jose Altuve. Swing and a chopper out to short. Boots it. He's dead. Man at first, nobody out. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air. Shanuel settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-4. 1 down. And now Christian Walker. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-4. New pitcher on now, Reed Detmers. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. There's a strike. That one ripped. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Hit hard, base hit. Pena around 3rd. He will score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-1. Base knock right field. Diaz around 3rd. He'll score. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall.
Archie Nielsen on to pitch here. On for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Myers, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Altuve stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a foul out of play. Man on second, 2 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Pickoff throw, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His second home run of the game. It's 12-5. So up next, Joe Adell. Right through there for a strike.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. That missed by a lot. Ball 2.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. And that skips in the dirt. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And now it's Tim Anderson. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Just missed. And that one fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Angels with only 1 out left. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Inside, just missed. And a foul ball. And now 2-1. And delivers outside. Next offering is fouled back. The Halos down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.